Hey guys, I'm back. Some of you have been requesting this video for some time now, so I figured today would be a good day to do that. But before I do so, many of you have heard the news within the last few hours. Kobe Bryant was killed today in a helicopter accident. I believe one of his daughters was with him as well, so my thoughts go out to him and his family and those that are his fans and those people close to him. So, getting back to this video, been kind of busy today going through these and kind of coming up with a plan for myself, because the original goal was to collect one of each card, but the more and more I think about it, I think I might be trying to collect a non-graded set and then a graded set of just it'll be PSA, Beckett, SGC, whatever the different grading companies are out there that are legitimate. I'm going to try to get one of each card in a slab too. So I will slowly start moving towards either this card goes in this set or this card goes in that set. So for example, this is Dusty Rhodes card. It's pretty roached. I mean, you can see the crease down the side. This is card number 1, I believe, in the set. Yeah. And this Sandy Koufax card, right, where is he? Right here. Right here. These would probably go into that set. So I would like to get a slab Sandy Koufax card. Generally like to do that. I don't see any reason to send this one in. I know it's the real deal, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back as PSA 1. So why spend the money on it unless I'm planning on flipping it? So I know I got a pretty good price on it, but I'm not selling that card. So, but anyways, started with this checklist here. This is a checklist of all the players on this side, whether it's a loose or if it's slabbed, it's right here. Like this one's a Beckett Raw, that's the Ted Williams there, and then this was PSA 4.5. So I've kind of started this list so I would know exactly what I have and what I need. So with that said, the set's getting close, guys. I'm if you look right over here, I'm 39 cards away from this set. So I hope to have a few of these next weekend at a local card show. I could not make the card show in Oklahoma City this weekend, but next weekend there's one here in Wichita. So there are, I'm trying to remember how many cards. There's 211 base cards to this set. For those cards, the numbers actually go up to like 215 because 4 cards don't exist. So there's like numbers for cards that you'll never get because they never made them. I'm assuming Mickey Mantle was one of those, and I've heard things such as he didn't get a contract signed with Topps by then, so they didn't have him. So maybe one of those 4 cards was him. I have no idea. Anyways, I will pan over the bigger cards here. I'm gonna keep this video under 15 minutes because I have to start doing this edit thing, and I don't want to do that. So here is the Willie Mays Beckett 4.5. This is that card that you've seen the video on if you follow this channel, where I bought and then realized that, oh no, it was creased. And anyways, I shared my experience with everybody else so they don't make the same mistakes I did. Just showed you the Sandy Koufax. That is a ungraded card. Pretty wrinkly, but that's how I could afford it. This, I was very happy to get this. I didn't pay that $700 price tag. It wasn't even close to that. So the guy made me a great deal on this. Already slabbed. This was slabbed at the Nationals too, so that's the way I bought it. So this one was the one I did the giveaway video on, and said if you can guess what the grading was on it, and you're in it for whatever I gave away on that one. So there's K-Line second year card. Warren Spahn, that was part of the deal that I got with this one when we realized it was creased. Let's see, Harmon Killebrew rookie card. Got a second year Hank Aaron card. It is PSA 1.5. Again, this set will always be upgraded once I'll find more of these cards. You know, if I get a 2, I'm obviously going to swap it out with a 1.5. If I get a 3, it's vice versa. So I will always upgrade this set. Mr. Ernie Banks right here, PSA 4. And Jackie Robinson Beckett 2. So not too bad on that one there. So I'll slide those out of the way, and then we will start getting into some of the other ones. I'm hoping I can filter through the base cards rather quickly. I will probably just spin through them and maybe just talk and tell stories or something. I don't know. But as of right now, I only have these are my doubles. So I have an extra maze, and then these cards here. These are the only doubles I have. Obviously kept the better of the group, so not doing too bad. Not sure I'm going to sell them. Probably won't sell the maze. I'm probably just going to hang on to it. All right, so let's start with the graded cards for the set. These are some of the ones I got. Occasionally I do see some great deals out on eBay on slab cards, so I'll go out and get them, especially if I don't already have them in the set. Because again, originally I was planning on just getting one of each card. That's a 6.5 right there. That's not too bad. This Carl Spooner card, I bought this out of a guy's binder at a card show, and I was like, man, that card is so clean. I was like, you know what? I'm going to send that in a PSA. I was surprised it didn't come back as an 8, but, you know, I'm not a grader. So this is why I keep telling people, don't assume a card grades at this unless you actually have it graded. So there's, that one's off center. You can see the OC on it. That does hurt the value of the cards, but it is what it is. So Tony Jacobs, Bill Scalro, we got Bob Miller here, Louis L'Amour, or Lemire, Ted there. Sorry, dog's getting excited because the wife just came home. So, all right, let's see. Going into the base cards now. I'm just going to flip through these quickly. Guys, let me know if you're still watching what you think about me doing an Instagram page for Battle Rap ICT and selling cards on that. Maybe like put it in groups of like these cards are $1, these cards are $2, these cards are $3, and then you guys can just tell me which ones you want. And then obviously shipping, we'll have to figure out the shipping part. I'm thinking 2 things on that. Either a plain white envelope for 1 card if paid via friends and family, or I can do goods and services on PayPal, and then minimum shipping will be $5. And the reason why is because I will have to have tracking on that. See, that card's got corner issues. So when I first started getting these cards, I started getting them with. I didn't care about the condition. I just, you know, if they looked old, it was fine. You know, it actually looked kind of cool looking to me. So ignore the prices on these. I didn't pay this for them, guys. Many times when you go to card show, that's what these guys' asking prices are. So here they all come. If you're still with me, you're a trooper. This is a long video, but I love the look of these cards. I mean, it is what brought me to this set. Honestly, I think that 55 Ted Williams was probably one of those holy grail cards that I always wanted because I just liked it. Never really thought I would get it, let alone the Hank Aaron. And then as I started getting the set, I started learning who Roberto Clemente is, Sandy Koufax. I mean, I was not a vintage collector at all. Growing up, I was one of the typical junk era collectors, and yeah, I've got a lot of it. So, but I've done a pretty good job of moving some of it off. I sold like 8 5,000 count boxes to one guy. Man, that card's a roach. Need to get a replacement for that one. But I sold like 5 8,000 count boxes locally on Facebook Marketplace, and I tell you, I was so glad to get those gone and see that they were actually going to somebody that would appreciate them. See how this card has the wrapper around the top loader? I'm probably going to do that on all my cards because these cards have a wider, they're a little bit bigger than your typical card you get today, so they require a larger top loader, and as with a larger penny sleeve. And occasionally they like to slide out of the holders, and I don't like that. So I'm probably gonna get some of those at the card show next weekend, and then come through and sleeve all of the cards, put them back on their top loaders, and then put that wrapper around them to keep them from flying out. Those are the same kind of wrappers you would see on like this. I put all of my slab cards in wrappers like this. So, all right, next group of cards. So we might be jumping here. Let's see, this is 155 and this is 65. So all right, we'll start with this one. I'm going to speed through these a little bit because, like I said, I don't want the video getting over 15 minutes for editing purposes. I don't have a lot that I can cut out of this video. I actually shot this the other night and it was just, I didn't get through all the cards, so I wanted to do it again. But on that Excel spreadsheet I showed you earlier, I will probably not only mark that it's loose, but I will probably put a comment in there if I feel like the card needs to be replaced because it's a little too roached for my loose set. There's the Don Zimmer card. That was kind of like a double that I had up there. And I probably will go through and put them all in top loaders that don't have all these stickers and stuff all over. I just want them nice and clean. And then I'll put them in a box and then I'll tuck them away. These cards are not left out in the light at all because I'm afraid they would get sun damage. And I have to say that, guys, you know, if you go to card shops and they've got those display booths, if they're anywhere near the windows where the sunlight can get them, they can fade the cards. So you definitely want to watch for that. So man, let's see, this one's got like, it's got some water damage or something on that corner. So I probably did pay $2 for that one. I used to buy my cards at Rocks Dugout and found that some of the dealers can actually make me a better deal. So majority of this set I bought from guys that were set up at card shows. All right, 2 more stacks and we're good. Here's Ed Matthews card. Probably will upgrade this one. Probably will get one graded on this one too. One of the things that I like to do is make sure all the higher dollar cards are graded. So I'm going to set the tripod down so I'm not jiggling it. So here comes this little stack. We've got about 3 minutes to roll through the rest of this, so we are flying now. But yeah, guys, if you'd like to see something on Instagram where you guys can buy cards from me, let me know. You just put it in the comments. I already have the channel started. It's Batter Up ICT, just like the channel name on YouTube. Sorry, Instagram name is Batter Up ICT, just like the channel name on YouTube. So if you guys want to go out there, I thought maybe I would post cards on like Fridays and then ship out on Mondays. And I will only ship out once a week because I actually will have to go stand in line to get the postage on everything unless it's a plain white envelope. So plain white envelope probably just be $1 for shipping, and then everything else up to probably a certain amount of cards will be $5. I don't want to get eaten on the shipping, guys. I feel like eBay's done that enough to me over the years. So, all right, getting to the bottom of this. The 2 main cards I still need are going to be Duke Snider and Yogi Berra. Probably going to buy them both slabbed unless I find one cheap enough that's not, and then I will purchase that as well. So, but anyways, the goal is to complete the set and then do a loose graded set. So guys, that is it. I've got them all upside down right now because I was flipping them. There's the Sandy Koufax again. I hope you enjoyed. That is that update video I promised you. We'll talk to you. Bye.